Well, music, vendors, food, and of course the main attraction, hot air balloons, are all part of the entertainment this weekend in Centralia.
That's right. I'm looking at that sunrise behind us. That's in Mount Vernon, Brooks, not far from there, where the Balloon Fest will kick off this afternoon and run through Sunday. Brooke, I see that there's quite a bit going on behind you this morning.
Yeah, good morning. Dave, well, this event is taking place at Foundation Park, but right now I'm at the Best Western Plus, and this is where all of the balloon pilots are staying. They just had their pre-flight meeting to talk about what to expect as far as the weather goes this morning. But of course, this will be a busy weekend in Centralia, and a lot of people like to know the logistics. So joining me again this morning as one of the organizers, JJ, thank you so much for waking up with me. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about the parking and the shuttle, because a lot of people like to know this stuff in advance.
Okay, we have our main parking area is on the north side of the park. We also have a parking area at the old Centralia High School, and that parking area there is free with $1 per person shuttle to the event. In the main parking area, I think it's $5 to park, and then $5 per person to enter the event. And then several of the local businesses around the park, there's a church and some of the people have parking in their yards and their parking lots there also for a fee.
Oh, I do want to remind people that when they say it's, $5 for admission, that is for the whole weekend, and it is cash for the parking and admission, correct?
Yes, there's very few vendors in the park that have credit card capabilities, so cash is a necessity.
Okay, sounds like that's a very good tip to know in advance. And of course, you're talking about the shuttle and the parking, and that takes a lot of volunteers to make all of this happen over the 3 days.
Yes, we have the Balloon Fest committee is made up of 25 subcommittees. There's a little over 50 members in that group. And then, for example, our volunteer committee, it takes over 223 volunteers to man the 8 gates that we have. So in total, you throw in the people that help crew the balloons, so we have over 400 volunteers that help us out in this 3-day event.
That is a lot of people helping out. Of course, some of those people are right here behind me. As I said, they had their pre-flight meeting just a couple of minutes ago. And Nick, one thing that I heard them talk about was fog and low-lying areas might put a damper on them getting the balloons up this morning.
Yeah, there actually is quite a bit of fog out there here to start the day. In fact, especially in some rural areas, visibility down to less than a half a mile in some areas. Again, most of it is very close to the ground, and as the sun comes up and temperatures start to warm, we'll see some of that fog begin to mix out here over the next few hours. Currently 62 degrees in Poplar Bluff.